call or free. Use the promo code on your screen to get 2 MyPillows for the price of 1. Don't delay. Order now.
With our 60-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Sleep well, America!
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Poverty, abuse, rejection. Tyler Perry overcame impossible odds. Inside his life and his unshakable faith. A powerful new Objectified Sunday on Fox News Channel.
You won't see these folks at the post office. They have businesses to run. They have passions to pursue. How do they avoid? Stamps.com. Mail letters. Ship packages. All the services of the post office right on your computer. Get a 4-week trial plus $100 in extras, including postage and a digital scale. Go to stamps.com/try and never go to the post office again.
Meet Blue. Blue's not feeling well. The prescription? Generic medication. Blue wonders, do they really work as well as name brands? Yes, generics and name brand medications do work the same. Even though they may look different, generics have the same key ingredients. FDA approval is equally rigorous for generics to make sure they're as safe and effective as name brands. And Blue even saves some green, making him a little less, well, blue. Talk to your doctor about generics and visit fda.gov/generic drugs.
Hillary Clinton falsely claiming Donald Trump is an admitted sex assaulter. I got to say that again. Admitted sex assaulter, as she compares him to Harvey Weinstein, but claims against Bill, well, they're clearly in the past. Okay, I'm a little confused there. Here she is saying this.
This kind of behavior cannot be recognition that we must stand against this kind of, action that is so sexist and misogynistic.
And this depends upon women. Are you sure about that?
Well, yes, because that had all been litigated. I mean, that was the subject of a huge, investigation, as you might recall, in the late 90s. And there were conclusions drawn, and that was clearly in the past.
You know who we need to bring in for this? Former Milwaukee County Sheriff and Senior Advisor for America First, David Clark. David, good to see you this morning.
Morning, Sheriff.
Hey. Thank you. Usually I can keep a straight face, but I can't after listening to that. There's a reason why President Trump refers to Mrs. Bill Clinton as Crooked Hillary. Now, let's unpack this for a minute. She sat up there during the tryst that her husband was having, actual rape allegations, some of that had been proven, and she defended the actions of her husband, and she trashed the reputation of those victims. So for her to sit up here today and say victims need to be believed because they have to have the courage to come forward, and when the victims blamed it on a right-wing conspiracy. Now, in that clip you showed, when she said we have a admitted sexual assault person in the White House, she was going back to her husband's years, because that's when we had a sexual assault suspect inside the White House.
David, you are a man of law and order. What bothers me most about what she said, as a Yale-educated attorney, would Hillary Clinton be an admitted sexual assault? That is real specific legal language that could be defamation or slander. And as a Yale-educated attorney, she showed that. What do you make about that?
Well, she knows that that's a high threshold for a public official. You can make those kind of smears and get away with it. But look, she's proven time and time again, not only during the campaign, but during this phony book tour that she's on, that she's morally bankrupt. Her ethics elevator has no bottom floor, and she will do whatever she has to do to protect herself, her image, and her reputation. If there's one person in the United States of America, maybe in the world, who has no respect for the victims of sexual assault, the women who have been sexually assaulted or have been subject to that sort of behavior in the workplace, it's Mrs. Bill Clinton. She doesn't care about those women. Her politics matters more to her. The reputation of her husband, to prop him up in the White House for her future political endeavors, was more important to her than these victims. Actually, women's groups ought to be coming out right now and attacking her and going after her for her, not only her past treatment of women who have claimed sexual assault or sexual harassment, but for what's going on right now. I'm really surprised. If she was doing what she wanted to do, she probably would be defending Harvey Weinstein right now. But right now, she knows that the whole thing caved in on him, and she's left with nothing to do but kind of shove dirt on his grave. But that woman is despicable.
Well, it took her
and
long
where's
enough.
Lisa Bloom?
That didn't last for more than about 2 days.
Yeah.
It took Hillary Clinton long enough to at least come out about Harvey Weinstein. But we want to get your thoughts as well on an issue I know you're passionate about. You've been speaking a lot about this, the NFL and standing for the national anthem. The president has been speaking about this as well a lot, and he used it in his weekly address. Let's take a listen to this.
You want to see those players be proud of their country. When we honor the flag, we pay tribute to the men and women who have given everything for its defense. Let us renew our commitment to love our country, protect our citizens, and ensure that this will always be the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yeah, of course, the NFL now has this pronouncement that you have to stand, but it's not a rule that's been put in place, David.
Well, look, hooray for President Donald Trump. He wears his patriotism on his sleeve, as do I. He's right on this. The NFL continues to kick sand in the face of its fans. You know, they run their ads that the fans are the game and they're the greatest and we appreciate the fans. No, they don't. That's all phony. This is real. I did some timing, or looked up some timing. It takes about 2 minutes and 12 seconds to sing the national anthem. If these players can't stand at attention for 2 minutes and 12 seconds, it shows not only defiance, but how undisciplined that they are. Now, Roger Goodell fumbled the football on this thing. He could have gotten rid of this a long time ago, but he chose to allow the inmates to run the asylum, and that's the players. He knows that the NFL league has the authority. First of all, this is not a rights issue. They have the authority to establish reasonable work rules. I think standing during the national anthem is a reasonable work rule. But I'll say this as well, and I think this is important too. The NFL now is saying they're going to meet with New York, the owners are going to meet in New York to discuss this situation. What is there to discuss? Look, I learned how to stand at attention for the national anthem in grade school, probably the 2nd or 3rd grade, maybe even kindergarten. What is the league owners going to do? Run training classes for the NFL Players Association?
Well, maybe they can have another meeting. It seems to be a day for meetings, David, whether in Hollywood or for the NFL with these controversies. But thanks for joining us this morning.
David Clark,
it's my pleasure.
Sharon David Clark. Coming up, he's been outspoken on many issues, but admittedly, it took Jimmy Kimmel days to address the Harvey Weinstein scandal. Why is Kimmel now playing defense?
And we are just 17 days away from Halloween, believe it or not. So what is the most popular candy in the country and in every state? Where's mine? Utah. Candy corn? Really?
No. We know what the answer is.
Oh, Jolly Rancher. Now I can see the answers. Of course, they're going to surprise you.
David and I aren't happy with it.
Yeah, we're not.
I wish you were.
I am totally blind, and Non-24 can throw my days and nights out of sync, keeping me from the things I love to do. Talk to your doctor and call 844-214-2424.
Dinner time is definitely the most stressful time of my life.
Simplify your life with crockpot meals exclusively from Omaha Steaks. Omaha Steaks has created gourmet meal kits straight from your freezer to your slow cooker.
All you have to do is put it in the slow cooker, turn it on, and come home to a house that actually smells like you were seriously cooking.
All of these meats are so tender, if it was on a bone, it would be falling off the bone.
Order the Omaha Steaks Crockpot Family Meal Deal for only $59.95. This special combo price includes 3 complete slow cooker meals. That's $5 per serving. Plus, order now and we'll include a 2-pound Omaha Steaks Chuck Tender Beef Roast free. That's a $24.99 value. Selections include chicken and dumplings, rustic French stew, beef bourguignon, rustic Italian beef stew, Cuban mojo pork, and white chicken chili, plus more meal choices online.
I knew this was going to simplify my life.
Simplify dinner and make your life easier with the Omaha Steaks Crock-Pot Family Meal Deal and a free Omaha Steak Roast. It's dinner solved. Order now.
Children shouldn't have to battle cancer, but they do.
St. Jude is trying to make it go away.
My name is Randall and I have leukemia. I just finished my high dose of chemo.
You can join the battle to save lives by supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
I'd never imagined that I'd have to bring my child here. One day she was playing with dolls and her hair, and the next day she doesn't have any.
Families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because all a family should worry about is helping their child live. Please call or go online right now and become a St. Jude Part in Hope for only $19 a month.
You don't realize the magnitude of how much you've really helped somebody. You know, I just want to say thank you.
1 in 5 children diagnosed with cancer will not survive.
I didn't want any other parents to have to go through this. I don't know where we would be without this hospital.
We'll send you this St. Jude t-shirt you can wear to show your support for the children of St. Jude.
St. Jude gives you all of that hope back. They gave me my daughter back.
St. Jude won't stop until no child dies from cancer.
I hope that
Statins lower cholesterol, but could also lower your body's natural CoQ10. Cunol helps restore this